what I'm seeing here, Chris, is include user provide. I'm just going to read what I see, and I assume this is from Google documentation, and we will all have a link after the show, the audience and myself. Include user provided data from your website. Improve measurement and get more insights with data people provide to your website. Google will only use the data you share to provide you service, including technical support. Google will not share your data with advertisers. Okay, so let's break this down. Improve measurement and get more insight with data people provide to your website. So we're in the world of privacy. We're in the anti-cookie world. No more cookies for you. But if someone's going to give up the data and it's your website, I think it's your data. So what I'm seeing here, Chris, is possibly include user-provided data. Does this mean we're closing the loop here? And we're going to get insights on not only the quantity of leads we're getting, not only how many calls we're getting, not only how many lead forms were filled out, but who called us, who filled out the lead form, what did they say in the lead form? If I'm reading that right, and I'm hoping what I'm hoping is that we're going to close the final loop here of lead generation and tracking and be able to figure out who filled out our form and who called us. I don't know if that's what this is, but that's how I'm reading it, and that's what I'm hoping. Now, Chris, if that's the case, that changes everything, because instead of, when you run a moving company, instead of getting 10 leads and wondering if any of those leads became a job and wondering if, well, I'm spending all this money on advertising, I know I get leads, but would I get the same amount of jobs if I turned off my advertising? No, of course you wouldn't, but that's a temptation people have when they see that credit card statement and they see the cost going out the door. If they can actually know, no, of the 10 leads I got, these 4 people became jobs, and actually these jobs were worth X amount of money, and these were the biggest jobs on my calendar that month, that changes the game, Chris.
Yeah.
Now,
sure.
am I being too hopeful, or does user provided data? I mean, and we're talking about leads here, and we're talking about tracking and conversions.
Yeah.
Am I being too hopeful, or do you think there's a chance that that's what's happening?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know.
But
I can dream and hope like you.
You talked about fishing before the show. I'm just fishing for some agreement here. Don't you see the power of that if that's what ends up happening?
Oh, yeah. Because the number one thing clients want to know when we start getting leads is, can you tell me whose click that was? Can you tell me who that was, what time they clicked? Like intimate details about conversions.
And then we're not going to
name was.
We're not naming names here, but the answer is yes, I can, but we have to go use these other third-party services.
Yes, yeah.
And that, of course, then leads to the problem with all this integration is, well, can you get that data back into Google Ads? It's like, yeah, we can mostly, but stuff has trouble talking to each other, and it's still tough. So if it's all in one place with this beautiful company called Alphabet, where Google is just a little subsidiary, it's just a little company inside a company,
little small piece,
that would really change the game. And honestly, Chris, I was not too excited about the Google tag before the show because, it's like, well, is it the global site tag? Is it not? Is the global site tag going away? I already have the global site tag. Why do I need this? Oh, buddy, if we can close the loop there, I think that would be amazing.